Hello, everybody. This is JD. Somebody sent me an email and told me that I must separate myself from a group of people, a group of Americans, because they kind of like some of them are the extremes, and said that I must do this to increase my support. I must turn myself away. I must ignore a group, and it has been bothering me since I got that email, and bothered me a lot. That's why I'm making this video. The answer I'm going to give this individual is in our history of our country. We were fighting a Revolutionary War, and we had the Patriots who supported independence and a free nation. At the same time in this nation, as colonists, we had the Tories who wished to stay with England. It was okay what England was doing. It was alright. They were afraid to go out on their own. They were afraid. Some of them didn't even want to. But when the Revolutionary War ended, our forefathers knew how important those people were to the nation. They had important things to add. They had important skills. They had important questions. And they had important ideals. So our forefathers wanted them to stay. And they became American citizens just like everybody else. Yes. So, then, I have given my word that I would support each and every American. I would defend their rights from the time they're born to the day they die. Now, if I turn my back on any one American, I'd become a liar. I can't accept that. I'll give you an example of something that I had done when I was younger. I was very much known for telling the truth. And my foster brother, Almond, oh, he was a liar and a half. I mean, every other word out of his mouth was probably a lie. And then even the other words, most of them. So one time, I started talking with him. And I told him that I'm going to prove to him that the best liar is actually the very, person who tells the truth. Sorry, I messed something up there. So I did something, and then Almond told the truth that I did it. And I told my foster parents that Almond did it. They believed me, and they didn't believe Almond at all. Even though I told the absolute lie, and Almond told the absolute truth. After the incident was done, later on that morning, after all the hollering, yelling, and all that stuff, I went to my foster parents, and I told them what I did. I told them that I wanted to prove to Almond that a person who lies all the time, even when they're telling the truth, no one will believe them. But a person who tells the truth all the time, if they lie, so everybody believes them. And everyone believed me. And I told them what really happened. And in turn, they told me, that's why we believe you. I said, what do you mean? He said, because we knew you would tell the truth. And that's what you're doing right now. And then they called Almond in. And he got a lecture about telling the truth and what's right and how people will believe people who tell the truth. Or people who lie all the time, even when they tell the truth. So he got himself in trouble twice on my life. But bottom line is, I will support the truthers because they're looking for the truth. But what I ask of them is that when the truth is known, to accept it wherever it lands. For that I will do. So no, I cannot turn my back on the truthers. I will not separate myself from the truthers. I have given them my word, and that cannot be changed. Other people know when I give my word, that's the way it is. I'm not going to lower my standards for politics. I'm not going to play politics. I'm not going to go into those games. When I said I will support and defend the rights of each and every American from the day they're born to the day they die, I meant that. And that is the absolute truth. That is my word. I cannot and will not separate myself. The world's just going to have to get used to the country that tells the truth. The world's going to have to get used to it. Some people say, oh, you won't be able to exist in a world like that. Why not? Because nobody else done it before? Because politics is lies and stories? Maybe they do it because everybody else does it. I don't know. But bottom line is, I can't turn my back on any group inside the United States, no matter what they are. I will defend them with all the strength that God has given me, each and every one, including the atheists. And here I am, I said, with all the strength that God has given me, and yet I will defend. Though I may disagree with someone, that doesn't make them any less an American. They have important things to say. They have important things to do. They have ideas that matter. When I do a rally, there will be no dissidents, because you can't be. If you have something to say, you will get the option to say it. If you disagree with me, you will get the option to say, I disagree with you, JD. And here's the reasons why. And I'll come back and tell you the reasons why I disagree with you. Remember, a discussion is always a transfer of knowledge. The more knowledge that's transferred, the closer you come to the truth. So, no, I can't turn my back on any group, no matter who they are, what they are. It can be the richest persons in the country, the poorest persons, the hard-working, those who don't work as hard. It can be the most law-abiding or the greatest criminal. Hopefully I can turn the greatest criminal to understand that a society is people living together and working together, and that a criminal is someone outside that society. There's some things and actions that no, I will not accept. They're totally uncalled for. But that doesn't make you any less of a person. It just means that you will pay your debt to society. And your debt to society is not to go to jail. It is to be punished severely enough so someone else who is considering the same type of crime will not do it. Bottom line is, I cannot turn my back onto any one group. I have given my word. I will not break my word. I cannot break my word. Once my word is given, that's the way I shall live. I cannot change it. That's the way it is. Have a nice day. This is JD.